Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are live here on the world's most dangerous podcast. This is Straight Shooting with Stevie Ray. I am your host, Stevie Ray. And ladies and gentlemen, like I told you, like I promised you, I would have FTR on the show tonight. Now, they're here. Cash, Dax, how are you guys doing tonight?
I'm a little beat up from Friday night. We had a hell of a match, 30 minutes, a 30-minute war with the Briscoes. A little beat up, but I got my painkiller right here, and I'm doing all right.
What is that? Alka Seltzer?
Was a little alcohol seltzer and tequila. I'll teach you. It's very expensive tequila. I'll teach you about it one day, though.
Frankly, I don't drink. I've never been a drinker. Never did drugs, anything like that. I live a pure life,
Okay. Well,
very pure.
that's you. My
Now,
little dirty.
oh, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying I appreciate the offer, but that's okay.
All right.
That's all I'm saying. Now, my man Cash, did he? What happened?
Might have some technical
Cat,
difficulties.
no. Let's look him back up here. I think he might have erased himself. Let's go back and let's go back and see, because see, you can do that on. Okay, there he is over there. So he might have hit the button and erased
I'm having
himself.
Wi-Fi issues. It wouldn't load. It just started when you went to record. It just started doing the
Oh, really?
circle of death.
Okay,
It's,
okay. Hold on a second. Let me.
it was just on my end. So now
Yeah, that's what I
sweating.
saw. That's what I saw. I took care of it though, bro. Hey, man, I take care of everything, man. Don't worry about it. I
I
got it.
appreciate it.
That's what I do, man. You know. But I've only got 30 minutes with you guys. But that's good, man. 30 minutes, 10 minutes, it don't make no difference at the end of the day. But I've been watching you guys for quite some time. I met you when you guys came to Houston, and I thought you guys were very, very nice guys. Guys, the head in the game. I've been watching you for quite some time. But with all that being said, we just gonna get down to the real nitty gritty in this Houston city. You dig?
Yes,
Now I know
sir.
you guys. Now I know you, Dax. And you, Cash, had a problem with my brother for some unearthly reason back in 2019 when both of you guys were still working in New York. I won't call names and stuff like that because I don't really know what I can say and what I can't say. But when that's what we used to call it back in the day, when you guys were working back in New York. Now I do not know what started that. I do not know what prompted that. I do not know where it came from. But I myself got it from the fans. With all due respect, can you guys really tell me how that all came to play?
Yeah, I mean, we had a little moment to get on the mic, and we felt that Booker had disrespected us a little bit. He At the time he had said AOP was the most dangerous tag team. Their authors opinion they were the most dangerous tag team, and we had a world tag team title match on that actual show on that pay per view. And
Mm-hmm.
I didn't feel that him nor the company were showing us the respect we deserved, we needed. And me and Cash decided we should take it out on him. And if he had any doubts about who was the best and who was the baddest, maybe right around the corner, Royal Rumble was coming up. Maybe him and his brother could team up one last time for one last great match. That's what it was all about. I think Booker may have taken it a little too off script. I think he may have taken it to heart a bit, but that's how it came about.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret that Dax and I, we take a lot of pride in what we do, and we take a lot of pride in trying to be the best. Like, we want to go down in history, and we know that you guys are Hall of Famers. We were there. We know that you guys are one of the best teams to ever do this. And so I think for Booker to be dismissive of us, we took that as disrespect because as a tag team, you expect other great tag teams to recognize that. And for him to not think we were a threat, but only the AOP was the threat going into that,
Mm-hmm.
we took that personal. And so, like we made sure that when we had that time, that moment, we were going to come out there, we were going to let him know. Like, he
And,
doesn't
and
see us
and
as a threat. So,
and what was his response to that?
I mean,
Nothing. I
he's
mean,
he
I think he
doesn't
was
want to.
called off guard a bit. I think he was called off guard. Two 5'10" North Carolinians coming in, and kind of targeting him a little bit. And we didn't want to make it personal, but we also, in the same breath, we had to let him, we had to let Vince, we had to let the wrestling world know that there ain't nobody better than us. And looks can be deceiving, you know, and if we need to, we'll throw hands with anybody else.
Yeah, like and to Booker's, you know, good on him. He handled it really well. You know, he was professional because at that night he was a broadcaster. You know, he was there for the kickoff panel, and so he kind of held his tongue a little bit. He was very professional, but that's why we wanted him to step in the ring, because we don't want Booker behind the announce table. We don't want Booker having to be politically correct. We want Booker to come in there like Booker T can and Stevie Ray can,
Hey,
and
wait
we
a
want to
minute.
show you guys.
Hold on a second. Let me stop you right there, because Stevie Ray is doing his own thing, dog. You see what I'm saying? Stevie Ray,
But Harlem,
I'm doing movies, man. I'm doing TV shows. I'm broadcasting. I'm doing radio. Now, how my name get thrown into this?
Well, I mean, you're a package deal. You're
like we
Harlem.
said, Harlem Heat.
Wait a minute, bro. I didn't say anything when I met you guys personally, I didn't say anything disrespectful to you.
Yeah.
I'm all down for any of these young men, people like yourself, out there trying to carve your niche the same way I carved my niche. I carved my niche, and then I got out.
As
Okay.
much as we took it personally when Booker, you know, dismissed us as a threat, when we issued this challenge, we want to do this because as a tag team, we want to prove to the world and to ourselves that we can hang with the very best.
Well,
And
and I know you can.
well,
I know you can,
want
but see,
that.
but I know
And
you
it's a-
can, but see, let me explain a few things here. I'm a businessman, first and foremost.
We are too.
I
Yeah.
know that, but you're still active. Now, until Stevie Ray sees, quote unquote, Benjamins, I don't really discuss things until numbers are rolling around. So
Right.
when you put my name into something that my brother and my brother too, I'm saying the same thing to him. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you went down the street and got into a fight, back where we grew up, you went down the street, got into a fight with a couple of guys. Okay, come back and get me. People know me in my old neighborhood. Hey, I'm a stomp 'em. You're gonna get stomped out. That's just the way it go. Cause I got two other brothers too. But if you kind of upset a hornet's nest, and the hornet's nest wasn't doing nothing to you, then I'm gonna tell you, hey man, you need to watch your mouth.
Yeah, but
You see how this go?
We upset the Hornets' nest. That's when the Benjamins come in. I mean, you can ask the Briscoe brothers, who we just had a match with Saturday. That was the
Who?
biggest that they've ever had. And we
Who?
that, huh?
I said, who asked who?
The Briscoes. This past Friday, we had
Oh, okay, Briscoe.
all time with the Briscoes, and it was because we decided to kick that Hornets' nest. And I
Right.
guarantee you it was the biggest payday they've ever had because they were with us. That's what we were going to do with you guys. And to be fair,
Yeah.
we told Booker that we had respect for Stevie Ray. We told Booker you were the brother we respected.
Right.
All right. So it wasn't anything personal to you.
Right.
It was because myself and Cash, I mean, we want to cement our legacy as the greatest tag team of all time. And the best way to do it is to have one marquee matchup at the marquee event of Royal Rumble with you guys.
We took Booker dismissing us as disrespect. This is us not dismissing you. This is us saying that we want Stevie Ray and Booker T. We want Harlem Heat because Harlem Heat is the tag team that's in the Hall of Fame. Harlem Heat is the tag team that we watched. Harlem Heat is the tag team that we watched year after year after year, and that helped us want to be a tag team. Yeah, Booker disrespected us, and that pisses us off. But when it comes to you and Booker, that just shows us that we have something else to prove, and we always want to prove everybody wrong. That's why we are who we are, because we have a chip on our shoulders. Every single day we go to work, we show up pissed off. We show up ready to prove something, even if it's just to ourselves. And so
There's nothing wrong with that. That's how it should be. You should
when
not
Booker-
shy away from competition.
And when Booker said that, we said, okay, you don't see us as a threat. Why don't you get your brother? You guys are Hall of Fame tag teams. You know how bad you are. Get in there and let us earn some respect. Let us make you see that we're a threat.
Okay, but that was 2019.
Yep.
Now, let's move forward, 2022. A few weeks ago, someone sends me a videotape of Dax. And I can't even remember who sent it. It just popped up on your deal, and I hit the button, and I see him sitting like on the porch or something.
Yep.
He wasn't too far. He was at Airbnb, not too far from you guys in Texas.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and he's talking, and I'm saying to myself, why did somebody send me this? I don't want to listen to Dax talk about whatever's going on in his life, because at that time I didn't know what he was talking. Then as I listened more and more, I was like, is he addressing this to my brother? Then I figured out, yeah, he's addressing this to my brother. So I'm looking at it, and I really loved the interview, some of the things he was saying about, you can't do this, you can't do that, I can do this, I'm blah, blah, blah. I can't remember everything verbatim, and, I don't even know if I'm paraphrasing right now. I'm
How you doing?
just can remember certain things. But it was directed at my brother. And I'm like, the guy that sent it to me hit me back and said, hey, man, he's talking about y'all. I said, I didn't hear Stevie Ray. I didn't hear the word Stevie Ray in there. And he said, yeah, but he said brother. I said, yeah, I got two other brothers. Remember my brother told me I'd go get one of my other brothers and fight you. I don't know. So don't ask me to talk about something of which I know nothing of. Because in journalism, that's what you do. Okay. Finally, I'm on my show that night, talking to Chris, the guy that sent me the video. The fans started hitting me with what Booker said. And I guess that's what pissed you off, Dax.
A little bit.
And he was saying, hey, when we come down to Dallas, me and my brother, blah, blah, blah. And I'm saying to myself again, you and
He
your
signed you
brother,
up too.
what brother you talking about, bro? You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't see it. Okay. After all that, now I put two and two together. I see what's what, because I've talked to my brother since then, and I've talked to be honest with the fans out there, I actually reached out to Dax to see what was what. Now, Dax, it's 2022.
Yep.
It's starting all over again. What's going on?
Well, let's take wrestling out of the whole equation.
Okay.
Let's put forth that all three of us, and your brother included, all four of us, we're men.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
If any time on the street, on the phone, on the internet, if anybody calls you out and makes you look like a bitch, what you gonna do? You're either gonna bitch out and not do anything, which is what Chris Rock did, or you
Wait a minute.
What's that?
Wait a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll address that another time. Go ahead.
Or you're a man and you stand up for yourself, and that right. The Cash is my brother too, and I was on vacation with my family, and I got sent that video, and I'm sitting there with my wife and my daughter, and I'm listening to this thing, and Booker says if we want to come get our ass whipped in Dallas to meet him up, and so I can either sit back and look like a bitch
right.
In front of all the fans, but most importantly in front of my daughter and my wife, or I can be a man and tell him what I think and how I think, what I feel. And so for me, I don't care if you're a Skylo Low or Brock Lesnar. I'll go in. I'm going to fight you. And I'm not saying I'm the toughest guy in the world. I'm not the baddest ass in the world. I've had my share of plenty of fights and got my ass kicked.
We all have.
If things get heated, get personal, I'm not going to back down. And so I had to let Booker know that if you're going to call me and my best friend out, we ain't gonna back down from it. That was it.
Okay. Well,
nothing personal to you. Nothing personal to you. You were just drugged to the mud by your brother. That's all.
Hey, that's what it seems like.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Which brother you talking about?
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody telling me nothing.
Well, if we're gonna fight Booker and a brother, we're gonna fight the Big Money brothers. So we're still prize fighters, all right? Like if we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight like you said for the Benjamins.
I can respect that. I can respect that. Well, this is
Big
the deal,
Money
man.
brother.
This is the deal. I'm just trying to get down to the real nitty gritty, like I told you guys before. I'm just trying to see what's what, and I promised my fans that I would get you guys on the line to let everybody know what's really going on, even myself. But this is the thing, man. push come to shove, I've had a lot of people out there asking me, Stevie Ray, you don't want to fight, blah, blah, blah. You want, and I'm like, fans, shut up. But now I'm intrigued.
I think you should be.
We want you to be intrigued. That's
Yeah.
why we're going to keep kicking this hornet's nest.
I mean,
We're going to
See,
keep chewing on the
now
hornets.
you got my competitive juices flowing. Because see, I look at myself as a journalist now. Because I'm a wrestler that does a podcast. And I've had politicians on my show. I've had people who dabble in the betterment of other people. People that have survived, mental abuse, physical abuse. Football players, baseball players, basketball players, boxers, MMA, race drivers. Because see, I'm into all of that. And you notice I didn't say wrestlers. Because I do have wrestlers on the show, but I don't have them on the show ad nauseum. Because I look at myself as a well-rounded person and I want to talk about well-rounded things. But now, you got my competitive juices flowing again. Now this is starting to look interesting to me.
That's what we want. That's what we're hoping for.
it should. And
Yeah,
look, there's
Go.
right now, professional wrestling is the hottest it's been in a very long time.
I can concur.
And if Harlem Heat ever wanted to come out from under their rock, make a little more money, they could do it. I saw you in Houston. We met in Houston. We shook hands in Houston. We hugged in
Yes.
Houston. You look like Stevie Ray from 1996. That ain't the problem. That ain't the problem. The problem is getting the match in the ring. The problem is having the money, the right promoter, and the right build for the match. Respectfully, I want you there. Of course, I want you there with Booker T. Because what's the biggest marquee matchup me and Cash could have right now? Harlem Heat. Now, your brother, on the other hand, I think he took things a little too personally, and he had some words he had to say. But if you threaten me, or you threaten my family, then there's a problem. And that was the problem. So I personally don't have a problem with you. I personally have a problem with your brother. And then, like you said, competitive juices start flowing. You think about the money, and you think about the fame, and you think about all the things that go into this match and what could be proven in this match. Damn, man, I don't know if there's a bigger marquee tag team matchup than Harlem Heat and FTR. So that's what my mind is right now.
When was your last official match, Stevie? What year?
Probably about 3 years ago.
And before that, your last time as a full-time competitor.
I've worked periodically, I don't know, a couple of times a year since like 98. I'm sorry.
98 was your last.
2008. 2008. Since about 2008, I've been working a couple of times a year, 2-3 times a year, for different,
So I feel like
friend promoters and stuff like that, just to do it for the hell of it. No real money involved or nothing like that, but just to, somebody's having a show and they need somebody on there to try to help ticket sales and things of that nature. And even down here working in with my brother at Reality of Wrestling, even going down to New Orleans and working in Wildcats, of which I beat Shane Taylor for the heavyweight title. Wildcat Wrestling down in New Orleans for Luke Hawks.
Shane Taylor and FTR, just to let you know.
But you still have those competitive juices.
No, wait up, dog. Wait up. Hold on a second. What did you just say, Dax?
I said Shane Taylor ain't FTR.
I know Shane Taylor not FTR, but if you was in the ring by yourself without Wheeler, back when I slapped Shane Taylor on the side of his head and left him in the middle of the ring dazed and knocked out, that's the same thing can happen to you.
No, I think you think that.
I'm just being honest.
I think you had that perception of me, which kind of pisses me off a little bit because I am.
Well, it shouldn't.
Maybe it is a little Napoleon complex, but I think.
Well, Shane Taylor is not very tall either.
Huh?
And he's 100 pounds heavier than you.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn.
Well, when you say Shane Taylor is not FTR, no, he's one single solitary individual. He's not a tag team. He's one man.
Right. Yes.
One-on-one.
The thing is that's
Mano a mano.
That's no disrespect to Shane. That's letting you know there ain't nobody on in wrestling right now that's FTR.
That's understandable. But what I was doing was giving you chronicling what I've done in the last few years.
Okay. My bad.
That's what I
My
was doing.
point is that means you still have things left you want to
No,
accomplish.
no, just like Dax was just saying, and like you were just saying. Somebody called me out. I'm sitting at home, bro. I'm sitting
But
at home.
you're still getting in the ring and you're doing it for little like you said, there's no real money involved. You're doing it because there's still something in you that enjoys that. So there's still something in you that
That's
has
true.
something you want to. There's still
That's true.
something in you like that's competitive. You still want to accomplish something. You still
You're a
want to do
man.
things.
You're still a man.
Well,
Yeah.
like I said, Luke Hawks of Wildcat Wrestling is a very, very, very good friend of mine. So I like helping him out because he's helped us out down here in Houston with our promotion, Reality of Wrestling. So to help him put asses in seats, it's business.
Well, it's
So
fine.
when that gymnasium of which he performs in had standing room only, I've done my job for my friend. And you know what I told him when it came to the pay? I'm gonna show you how much I love this business and how much I like giving back to this business. He said, "What can I pay you?" "Whatever you can." It was my pleasure. Hold on a second, guys. I think we got a phone call here. I forgot to tell you, this is a live show.
Oh, let's see. Let's see who's on the other line.
Hello, Straight Shooting with Stevie Ray. Holla at my boy. Who am I talking to?
This Booker T, 6-time
Now we're
world champ,
talking.
2-time Hall of Famer, badass, OG.
Well, Dax and Cash. My brother Booker T is on the phone right now, man. Can you guys hear him?
Yeah,
We can hear you.
Okay, Book, you got something to say? You're an unexpected entry like Serge Nubray in 1976.
Yeah, I can't hear him, but I got a lot to say, man. I got a lot. I've been hearing.
Well, hold on a second, man. Let me try to fix it so you can hear them. Hold on a second.
All right.
Okay, Dax, say something to me.
Is this bitch ass Booker T or?
Can you hear him, Book?
I hear him slightly in the background. Seems like maybe he might be muffling himself on purpose. You know, I'm not sure.
Tell him I said.
Okay, Cash, say something. Hold on, Dax. Say something, Cash.
Hey, Booker, are you still going to sit there at the desk and not say anything, or are you actually going to stand up and do something this time? Did you hear that?
Well, I could hear him a little bit. But
Okay.
Let me,
What?
let
See.
me just say a couple things here.
Okay.
Let me just say a couple things.
Okay.
You know, my thing is Dax. You know, I know he's a guy that's not afraid to speak his mind. But Cash, Cash is a guy that seems to be like hanging in the background, not having a whole lot to say, and it seems like Dax is trying to pull his partner into something that I don't think his partner perhaps may want to do. Because me personally, I like Cash, all right? But if it's something that we need to settle, we're here in this platform. I think we need to hash it out right now, and get down to business.
Okay, guys. Did y'all guys hear?
Yeah,
What
of
you guys
course. Look, here's the thing: is Book. You took what I said personally. You threatened me, and you threatened my best friend to come to Dallas and get our ass kicked. And I'm not a bitch. Okay, I'm not a little bitch. I don't care what you see or what you think or your perception of me. I'm not a bitch. So if you're gonna threaten to whip my ass, I'm gonna give you something. I'm gonna tell you something. All right. So if there's ever an opportunity where you want to meet up, I'm open. I'm open-minded. I'm open arms. I'm ready to come. I'm ready to meet you. But the thing is, I ain't gonna do it for free.
Well, Dax was saying he feels as though you disrespect him, and he's no bitch. You know, he don't cower down to nobody. And if anything goes down, he ain't doing it for free. See,
You know what, dude? See, now we're talking about money. You know, I'm not the one that walked away from $750,000 to want to go play on the Indies. You know what I mean? I'm about business. Look here, I ain't got that. Look here, I'm making money. All right, money is the last thing I'm thinking about. Of course, it's not going to happen for free. We can get one of these promoters to put it together, and it's going to be a lot of money be made. And the thing is, they should be happy to be on the B side, and they should be happy to be getting a check. Being able to step in the ring with Harley, they even want to have a Harley. They should be happy. They should be thanking me for even considering doing something like this.
Stevie, let them know.
Well, Book, the thing is this, Book, you can't hear them because I have them live right now on YouTube. And if we could have brought you into the show, then everybody be able to.
Well, I tell you what, you set it up Zoom, you set it up Skype, you can set it up StreamYard,
Okay.
however you want to set it up.
Okay.
But I tell you what, you get me on a live platform with Dax Hardwood, and like I say, I'm you know me, man. I'm not an easy, a man to get along with, and I'm not a hard man to find when I'm in a bad mood. So hook me up, man. Hook me up with these brothers because we got to talk.
Okay, the PR guy, I got all of his information now. That's how I got him on today.
Stevie.
And what I will do is get with their PR guy again and see if we can set something up when they have time.
Set it up tomorrow. Set it up the next. Look here, my schedule is this here. I'm available when I'm available.
Okay, but the thing is, these guys are active professional wrestlers, and
I
they
know
just.
look here. I know they're on the road all the time. There's an indie show going on every week, every day, somewhere. So I know they try to get paid, and I know they try to get somewhere. And look here, if they need some help with me, helping them getting a few bookings, because I got a small little company down here in Houston.
Stevie, I'm
I'm
about to take my top. Hey.
Look, Book, I appreciate you calling in tonight, man, but I'm going to set that up, and I don't want to get these guys any more upset than they already are because we were having a very, very interesting conversation before you called in. How about that? Okay?
All right, man.
All right, man. I'm going to holler at you later, dog. Appreciate you hollering in. I thought you was a fan calling in, but it's Booker T, y'all. But anyway, dog, I'll holler at you later.
Hey.
Actually, I'm sorry about that, man.
Look, I got a couple more minutes, all right?
Okay.
You tell Booker, okay? This
Okay.
is what I want to tell him, but I couldn't get my damn message across.
I'll send him the video. I'll send him the video of what we're doing
This
tonight.
is our video. This is our interview time. And you're going to let him call in on us?
But dog, I didn't know it was him.
He said we walked away from 750. Yeah, we walked. Well, it was a hell of a lot more than that. I can promise you that. First of all. Second of all, we walked away because we don't suck on the titty of Vince McMahon like he does. You know what I'm saying? We ain't attached to the tit like he is of Vince McMahon. He's scared. That's his fucking. Excuse me. That's his daddy. Okay.
Oh, that's okay. We on YouTube, man. You can curse if you want to. Curse if you want to.
He needs Vince's money. We don't need Vince's money. Okay.
I got you, brother. I'm with you.
We don't need Vince's money.
I
Two,
understand.
This goes far beyond wrestling now. Okay?
I understand.
You're going to talk personally about me and my contract status and what I'm going to do with my life is far beyond wrestling now. Okay? I don't want to drag you into this. I don't want to drag you into this at all because I have the utmost respect for you.
Hey, man, I'm a businessman, and like I said, man, we don't know what things lie right now, but if we can make things happen, like I said, with my competitive juices, we'll make things happen. And business is business.
Truth be told, I got respect for Booker as a performer. But right now, as a man, I don't have an ounce of respect for him. Okay?
I understand.
So if he wants, tell him to, like I said, tell him to ask his daddy Vince. And if Vince gives him the blessing and allows him to go out and have a match with AEW superstars, the greatest tag team of all time, the 2-belt top guys, okay, that's us. That's us, the greatest tag team in the world.
Okay.
If Daddy Vince will let him do that, we're all ears. We're
now
money's right.
do you think Vince? 1 second, Cash. I want to ask both of you guys this question. Do you think Vince would have a problem with my brother working with you guys on a neutral platform?
Yeah, because what if we embarrassed him? What if we embarrassed
Probably.
him? Yeah. What if we embarrass a 2-time WWE Hall of Famer?
Okay.
blew him up in the ring, made him
Right.
throw up all over the place, and made him look like a little bitch that he is. Then
I think
say, holy shit, maybe let me hire these guys. Let me fire T from his shitty ass contract. Let me hire these guys back.
I think he would have to get a permission slip signed for sure. Like they're not going to let him do it without it. Like I think he'd have to get his permission slip signed and get his little lunch packed, and Vince could kiss him on the cheek and send him out for his match with FTR and wish him luck. But I mean, it's funny. I can't even get mad about the things that he said because he's so far off and he's so wrong. I make more money now working less days, doing things that I cherry pick and I pick and choose because I love them.
Don't you love
And
that
it's-
freedom?
Oof.
Don't you love that kind of freedom?
I make more money than I've ever made in my life. I do more things that I enjoy every single week that I get actual say so in, and we get to go out and we get to, like I said, we cherry pick the things we get to do. If
Hey,
we
there's nothing wrong with
have like any indie dates that we do, like Booker says,
Mm-hmm.
those are the ones that we do because if you can combine something that you really really want to do and make a hell of a lot of money while you're doing it, you're gonna do it. But
Right.
make no mistake. These things right here, like what we're saying with Harlem Heat, that's because we want to do it.
Exactly.
So I can't even get mad at him for it. Like he can say whatever he wants, but
And the funny thing is we've done 2 indie dates.
Okay.
One was Rock and Roll Express farewell tour, and we did that because we wanted to. 2,
Right.
the second indie date we did, I saw Booker T there. So what does that make him? You know what I'm saying? He was
What
there.
What indie date was that?
It was WrestleCade. I mean,
Oh,
line-
last November.
That was November. Our line was longer than his. We got paid a shit ton more money more than he did. But you know what I'm saying? He was right there with us. So what does that say about Booker? You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, Booker has a good following, but
oh,
when we do stuff together, it's a great following.
Well, here's the thing. I got to
No,
get
I'm just saying about Rasuke because last time we did.
so this
Rasuke-
match
Last time
you
we
guys should
did-
do together.
I'm just saying, last time we did Rasuke together, it was unbelievable. But a lot of stuff we don't do together because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really like doing a lot of the Harlem Heat stuff. I like doing Stevie Ray stuff. But that's just
Right.
me. But go ahead.
Look, here's the thing is I got to get my girl to bed. I talked to you about
I know that, man. And I appreciate you
AEW
giving me the few minutes. I didn't know Booker was going to call. Actually, I didn't know if I put it on the flyer. I usually put my call-in number for the flyer, but I thought I was going to have an hour with you guys tonight, and I was going to talk to you for about 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and then I do a segment where fans can call in and ask questions. But I didn't do that, so maybe Booker was listening to the show. He might have seen the flyer that we put out. I really
He's a
don't
big
know.
fan, so I'd imagine he was
Yeah,
tuning in for FTR.
Here's the thing, Stevie, all right? We're going to be in Houston in a couple of weeks.
I
Am I
know.
right?
I think no, you guys are going to be here in May.
Okay, mate. All right. You are our guest, and you come talk to us, please. You'll be our guest. We'll sit down and talk together. And if your bitch ass brother wants to come, bring him along too. We can figure out what we're going to do, how much it's going to take. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to be his ass for free. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be his ass for free. We'll get together and we'll talk like men. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to call on a phone.
Hey man, I'm supposed to say very serious on my own show, man, but the verbiage is killing me, bro. I mean, this is classic.
All right, so
I don't think my brother can be seen. I mean, if you got to sign a slip just to work with you, I don't think he can be seen in the back at a AEW television taping, can he?
maybe if he
We'll
begs his
meet
daddy.
Huh?
Maybe if he begs his daddy, please, Dad, please let me go. Please, can I have a permission slip? Just one night.
Well,
Call
okay,
us.
man. But guys, Cash, Wheeler, Dax, hey, man, I really appreciate you guys coming on and hashing out some of this stuff, man, because, hey, man, I think before we go, I know you got to put your baby to sleep, but do you know who I was talking to tonight about this whole thing? We talked for about 45 minutes.
Who's that?
Somebody you know very, very personally. The Maestro.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Me and the Maestro talked about you guys for about 45 minutes before y'all came on.
He had a big
And
man.
I was giving him the rundown as to how I would set the whole thing up before it went down. Because, brother, I'm a thinker.
He was one of the original trainers of old KC McKnight.
Yep.
The original
And
Dax.
he informed me of that.
Yeah.
So, Dax, You and the fam. Me and Maestro like family, bro.
Just to let you know too, he's he's a badass. Like he's a legit shooter.
Bro,
Badass.
I've been knowing the guy for 26 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So me and the Maestro used to hang tough, baby, back in the day.
He didn't take it easy on me. I'll put it that way. He didn't take it easy on me.
God, man, when he told me he was one of the guys to train you, I was like, what? Then I got to thinking, oh yeah, you all guys from the same area, you know.
Oh yeah.
So, but anyway, man, I just want to inform you of that. But hey, man, I will be coming down, and I will be. I want to talk to some people in AEW.
Come hang out. Come hang out. Maybe we can. Maybe
I
we
want to
can
talk to some people in
hammer out some
AEW
details.
because I really feel as though I have something to offer as far as that company goes from when I look at it. I don't want to say anything right now, but I really feel as though I got something to offer.
Shoot me a text.
Come on down.
I will. But hey, man, I appreciate you coming on. We got a lot of people that was following us right now, and I know they want to say something. But hey, y'all, we're going to chop it up on another day. And like my brother was talking about, he was willing to come on StreamYards and chop it up with Dax and chop it up with Cash. And we get down to the real nitty gritty and let it all hang out, man. So let's do that, bro.
Send him this video.
Oh, he'll get it.
All right.
He'll get it. I'll call my producer as soon as we get through, and he'll send it to him.
All right.
Yes,
Steve.
Booker.
But okay, guys, everybody out there, man, it is what it is. You guys stay there for a second. It is what it is. You guys heard it from everybody. I couldn't read all your posts tonight. I'm going to read them after we finish. And hey, like I said, it ain't nothing to it but to do it. This is the world's most dangerous podcast. I am Stevie Ray. This is Straight Shooting with your boy. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. We are